Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
Model and actress Cameron Diaz, who was born in California, is worth a whopping $140 million. Her first big break came from The Mask in 1994. Since then, she has continued to be a mainstay of the A-list, starring in several films and taking home hundreds of millions of dollars in acting compensation alone. With over $7 billion in cumulative ticket sales at the box office, Cameron is now the 7th highest grossing actress in the United States. So, one of the few models who successfully transitioned to acting is Cameron Diaz. Over the course of her nearly 2-decade acting career, Ms. Diaz has amassed a devoted following, numerous award nominations, and $20 million in salary. Some models merely end up being eye candy, while others just fade away. She began her career as a model, turning up in advertisements for Calvin Klein and Levi's, as well as on the cover of 17 magazine, before turning her attention to acting. She made a quick foray into the soft-core porn industry before trying out for a comedy job opposite Jim Carrey, a rising star. She was on her way when the film The Mask, in which she was finally cast, went on to become one of the highest-grossing feature movies of that year. She spent the following several years honed her craft with acting classes and cameos in smaller, independent production. Her plan worked, and she was a stronger actress and a bigger draw at the box office when she resumed her mainstream appearances. Since then, she has acted in numerous movies, including What to Expect When You're Expecting, Charlie's Angels, Vanilla Sky, Gangs of New York, My Sister's Keeper, Feeling Minnesota, My Best Friend's Wedding, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, There's Something About Mary, Being John Malkovich, and many more. Childhood. In San Diego, California, on August 30, 1972, Cameron Diaz was born. California's Long Beach was her upbringing. She went to Long Beach Polytechnic for her high school education, where Snoop Dogg was a classmate. Diaz has described her family as being thrifty. That $20 meant a lot to her family, so they gathered drink cans to trade in for extra cash. Cameron, who is blonde, slender, and stunning, joined elite model management at the age of 16 and started modeling professionally right away. She lived overseas in locations like Japan, Australia, and Paris for her first 5 years of modeling, during which time she was cast in numerous high-profile fashion campaigns and print jobs. Achievement. After returning to her hometown of Southern California at the age of 21, Diaz, who had no prior acting experience, went to auditions and was selected for the lead female part alongside Jim Carrey in the 1994 movie The Mask. After getting the part, she enrolled in her first acting class. With almost $340 million global receipts, the film was an immediate smash and made Cameron a household name. Over the following few years, other film projects came in, such as My Best Friend's Wedding in 1997. Cameron's career took a significant turn for the better a year later when she landed the lead in the comedy There's Something About Mary. In addition to earning $369 million, that film nominated Diaz for her first Golden Globe. Her performance in the critically acclaimed film Being John Malkovich immediately led to additional nominations for awards. Other popular movies with Diaz in them included Charlie's Angels, which made $264 million in international box office, Vanilla Sky, for which Diaz was nominated for 4 major awards, and Gangs of New York, which won an Academy Award. In Her Shoes, The Holiday, What Happens in Vegas, My Sister's Keeper, Night and Day, The Green Hornet, Bad Teacher, Sex Tape Annie, and numerous other movies are among Diaz's other motion pictures. In the Shrek film series, Diaz voiced Princess Fiona. Shrek 2 was the second movie in the franchise, and it made $919 million worldwide. Prominent pay. Between 1998 and 2011, when her career peaked, Cameron made over $160 million from her base film salary. For a leading role, she currently receives a minimum compensation of $10 million, and it can go as high as $20 million. Her salary from There's Something About Mary was $2 million. The film Charlie's Angels brought her $12 million, while the follow-up Charlie's Angels Full Throttle brought her $20 million. She became the third actress in history to earn a movie salary of $20 million. Her salary from Gangs of New York was $17.05 million. Yeah, Cameron made $3 million for the first Shrek film. Her pay for the 2004 follow-up was $10 million. Incorrect teacher's salary. Cameron accepted a huge pay reduction for the 2011 picture Bad Teacher, $1 million up front, in exchange for a sizable portion of the movie's back-end earnings. At the end of the day, Cameron took home $42 million from the film, which had made over $210 million worldwide. But that is sufficient to rank in the top 20 highest single film salaries ever received by an actor. Retirement. 2014 saw Cameron declare her acting career over, and she remained true to that declaration until June 2022, when it was made known that she will return to the screen and co-star with Jamie Foxx in the upcoming action comedy Back in Action on Netflix. In 2009, Diaz was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Individual life. Since 2015, Cameron has been wed to Benji Madden, the founder of Good Charlotte. Nicole Richie, who has been married to Benji's brother Joel since 2010, introduced them. The couple used a surrogate to have their daughter in December 2019. Property! Mostly in California and New York, Cameron has owned and is the owner of several magnificent properties across the United States. She paid $134 million for a house in Los Angeles overlooking the Sunset Strip in 2001. In 2022, she paid $4.09 million to Ariana Grande for this home. Diaz still owns a much larger Beverly Hills house that she purchased from fellow actress Candice Bergen in 2010 for a reported $9.05 million. Living a few homes down the block, Nicole Richie and Joel Madden own a mansion that Nicole paid $6.07 million for in 2015. Cameron spent many years owning a Greenwich Village loft in New York, which she sold in 2015 for $4 million. Don't worry though. Cameron still has a place to sleep in New York City, thanks to the $9.05 million Chelsea property she purchased in 2013. Cameron Benji spent $14.07 million for a brand new Beverly Hills mansion in October 2020. Situated on 1.7 acres, the 9,000 square foot property boasts 10 bathrooms and 7 bedrooms. At the peak of Beverly Hills, in a gated community, sits the residence. For $12.67 million in 2022, Diaz and Madden bought an 11,000 square foot house in Montecito, California. In brief, the estimated net worth of Cameron Diaz is $140 million. Although she has been retired since 2014, Cameron made between $200 and $250 million film pay alone at the height of her career. She was among the first female actors to receive over $20 million for a single picture. The movie Bad Teacher from 2011 gave her the biggest single payout ever, earning her $42 million in back-end points.